Update. I got the graphics card working in it perfectly fine. All it was some reason the driver didn't shift over the from that PC. I'm using the same hard drive, so I didn't think it would do that because I've never had problems with that before. But I just downloaded the driver onto my phone and put it onto the computer via USB. So it's working fine now. I figured out how to overclock on this board. I actually got the E7300 back in there, and it is running uh, at 3 gigahertz, so it's actually about on par with the Q9400 as stock, uh, based on what I get in games and stuff. So that's a little update. Of course, this build is not going to stay in this case when I get my new components for my new computer build. It's going to go into this case, and these parts are going to go into a case I have upstairs, which is a Ninja 2. It's purple. I'm gonna actually end up painting that. So it's gonna be my wife's build. So it's basically gonna be this setup, except for it's gonna have that power supply and that processor in it, and it should play the game she wants to play. No problem. She's not as big into PC gaming as I am. She does a little bit light gaming. That's about it. But I have a GTX 670 gigabyte WindForce edition coming in, a MSI motherboard for my i5 4570S. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM for it, and it only can support 2 sticks, anyways. That motherboard can. And I have a Hyper 212 coming in for my cooler. Kind of overkill, so I can't overclock the CPU, but it was cheap, and that's what I was able to find. I do not like Intel's stock coolers. They suck on trying to put them in. I've always had problems. I always end up breaking the clip. I've already broke one of the clips on this one, and one I have upstairs, I already broke like four. Broke all four. But I can still get it to stay in there and stay secure. Which, don't ask me how I do that. But I got 650-watt power supply penny for the 670. So yeah, this little update is the third video on this. As I said, I still love the blue LED fans. My biggest thing about this case I like, and it kind of will look kind of like a sleeper build, even though it's not. It's still a very nice looking case. So, anyways, this is a little update. Uh, on the computer, and it went fine. I played Fallout 3. First day I did, got the graphics card working. It did crash on me, but that's because I overclocked the graphics card card. With it was just a little unstable. I toned it down, back down a little bit, so that's not a problem. The CPU working perfectly fine. Don't that's cable management. I'm gonna fix when I build my build. It's just for now, since that's the way it basically was when I got the computer. Cheap ass fucking keyboard. Oh, that mouse is that's pretty good. You can get it for $30. So just so you know, it's not what it is. Probably see because it has that G on it. You get them at Walmart. That's where I got mine. Pretty good mouse. I've had no problems with it except for my old computer not registering is hooked up to it. But that was because the motherboard, the USBs on the motherboard are most of them are gone out. I mean, it happens. It was used when I got it. It was in the old ACU computer with the i5 650 in it. It had originally 4 gigabytes RAM. I have a video on that computer. I did upgrade it to 8 gigabytes. Of course, I got the 550 Ti, and I used it for a while. Not even a year though. But I do like how this computer comes with these things. Makes installing hard drives so much easier. But thank you guys for watching. I know these videos ain't long, so I ain't gonna get revenue from them. And thank you for anyone who's watched my older videos, because a lot of them have over 10 views, which surprises me. And yesterday, I even saw one of my video on my old PC, with my new PC, which is the Asus, which is not my new one anymore. Get an extra 2 views in like 10 minutes, which is awesome. I don't know. I'm just trying to do something where maybe I can earn a little bit of passive income on top of working. It'd be a good thing and it'll help me keep be able to maybe make up to the point where I can actually edit videos on computer, and the videos quality will be better. I have a webcam, so I'll start doing let's plays, because I do want to do that. Of course, that power supply over here, it's been kind of acting up, so kind of iffy about putting it in my wife's build, but it's still working. The fan just kind of doesn't, it goes very slow. I will see it if it wants to go full speed, but maybe it's because it's not getting hot. It is a 400 watt compared to the 650, and that one's fan is almost always on. That I've noticed. But yeah, this thing has no, this board doesn't have no video outs on the back. Not a big deal, because we don't have a graphics card in the motherboard anyways. I already have 2 of those slots out. My dog was kind of mean the other day and knocked it over. Knocked over the computer, which scared the shit out of me, and knocked over this one actually. But the graphics card freaking started making weird noises and shit, but I fixed it. This thing right here, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I've tweaked that and shit and cut it so I can get that 550 Ti in it. I'll probably straighten this back out, and it'll function perfectly fine as a regular slot. It just doesn't have the tighten down thing anymore. The HDMI port on the graphics card works, but like I'll get it has like a lot of green inside of the picture, so I don't use the HDMI port anymore. I don't think that's gonna bother my wife much. And then again, it could also be because of this thing. It's a little cheap, a little adapter VGA to HDMI. This is what I was using. So it might be this. I don't think it is, because I tested it on the TV over, little bitty TV over there, which is actually smaller than my monitor, and put the PS3 to it, and it works perfectly fine. Same with the monitor. So that's not a problem. I'm just trying to go over everything since I didn't really get to do all the longest video last time. I don't even have the 2-slot bit on the graphics card right now, this thing, because I literally just pulled it from that. I didn't feel like putting this back on and it not working again. I put it back on when I originally had it together in the last video for this computer. Hell, you can see a lot better inside there, and that just kind of barely on there. Thing is actually a mess. I do not like the way it looks, but it works. And I do have 2 other hard drive slots. I was just seeing if I can take this tray out if I need more room for the 670, because I know it's going to be longer than this. It might not exactly fit, so I might have to figure out how to get that unriveted and out of there, and I'll just use these 2 slots right here for my hard drive. I didn't think about that when I purchased the graphics card, but I got a deal on it based on what most of them are going for, over $100 on eBay. But I got this one for $80, hopefully it works. Of course, got eBay's money back guarantee, so if it doesn't, then I can get my money back. And the guy does accept returns, 30-day returns. So there's that. Same guy, same type of guy, same type of deal with my MSI motherboard, which I only paid $45 for, and the cooler is $16 and $17 basically. There's supposed to be a $10 rebate. Based on what it took off my card, it did that, but it still says it's $16.99. So, and I was right on my guess on my RAM right here. They are 2 GB sticks each, and for a total of 8 gigs, which is awesome because 8 gigs is what I recommend be for anyone's computer. 4 gigs, those don't cut it. That thing's been running on 4 gigs. I actually tried to put those in that computer, but the Dell, being freaking proprietary shit, just didn't accept it. So, but the Intel stock cooler is keeping it at 3 gigahertz, no problem. So that's awesome. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry, I was just listen. I'm also glad that it has 80 plus bonds, so I know it will definitely supply that GTX 670. And sorry, keep rattling on. Thank you, and see you again.